Hey, what's going on? My name is Fernando Corona, and me, along with my beautiful wife and our 17-month-old daughter, Elena, have been investing in real estate for the past few years. And since then, we've been able to accumulate $5,000 in net cash flow from only 2 properties. On this YouTube channel, we share exactly how we've done that, what strategy we're using. In this video, we're going to be talking about why we are choosing to go in the direction of affordable housing and solving problems in that direction, as opposed to going towards the luxury traveler in Airbnb. And we're going to get into exactly why this is the strategy we're using to build our business in real estate as opposed to the other strategy. If throughout this video you're seeing that you resonate with my content or you appreciate it, it would help us a ton if you would like and subscribe, and that tells the algorithm that others should watch the video. So let's dive into it. Let's hop in. So before we even talk about strategies, Alex Hormozi, maybe you guys have seen him on YouTube, he talks about in his book, when you're launching a business, what's the most important aspect of the business? Or if you're launching a business, do you wish that you had the best product? What are the best conditions that you wish you had when you're starting a business? And the answer in the parable that he kind of sets up is you want a starving crowd. What that means is, like, even if you sold hot dogs is a total commodity. But if you sold hot dogs and you had a starving crowd, then it doesn't matter if your hot dogs don't taste good. It doesn't matter if you don't have toppings for them, right? You're going to sell out because you have a starving crowd if you're outside of an NFL game or something. The same can be true, that thought process, when you're looking to build your business. So when we look into the type of real estate business that we're trying to build, we're looking at a market that is growing out of necessity. What I mean by that is affordable housing. Affordable housing is continuing to grow. It's getting harder for regular people to own homes. It's getting harder for regular people to even rent in areas that they want to live in. That's just because the inflation of property values or rent is climbing higher than the rate which people are actually getting raises at their job. And so if there's disproportion, right, if rents are continuing to go up and how homes are continuing to go up, but people's salaries or hourly pay a lot more constant or plateauing, well, then you're going to get this disparity, and then you're going to have a need for affordable housing. And that's the situation that we're in right now. We've all seen housing prices go up, in that rents go up. And in recessions, believe it or not, rents do go up because less people are looking to buy and more people are looking to rent. People move out of their houses, sell them, and go into rent. So rents prices will go up. So if we know buying real estate is good and we know rents will go up, even if we're in a recession, then it's what type of strategy do we want to execute on so that the reward outweighs the risk, but there's still a balance, right? You don't want to go massive, huge risk. It's up to you, right? Your risk profile. Some people are very successful going high risk, but you're trying to find a balance. At least if you're like me, you're trying to get some significant cash flow. You still want to capitalize on depreciation, on appreciation, all that good stuff, but you want to have significant cash flow. If you're like me, you don't want to settle for $100, $200, or $300 in cash flow. You're trying to figure out, how do I get $1,000 or more in cash flow? And so that's the exact strategy that we're using when we're targeting and we're helping solve the problem of affordable housing. In the model that we're doing, it's a rent by the room model. And so what we're doing is we're cutting up a house from a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, let's say, into an 8-bedroom, 2-bath. That takes rents that would normally be $2,000 and it shoots them up to like $6,000 or more. And so in that scenario, we're still solving the problem of affordable housing. So people still need a place to live. They need a place to rent out that's fully furnished, utilities paid for, all that good stuff. There's no massive security deposit. We don't need a 780 credit score. And so those individuals, while we still do background checks, they just need a place to sleep. They need a place to live. It's 20 minutes from Metro Atlanta, where we're currently buying properties. Going back to the original analogy, we're thinking about what area is continuing to grow. We know rents are going to be continuing to grow. We know real estate is going to be continuing to grow. And we currently know the need for affordable housing is continuing to grow. So this is kind of the direction we're going in. The other benefit to this is essentially, with this strategy, we're turning a single family home into a multifamily home. One of the biggest reasons people buy multifamily is to spread out their risk. If they buy a multifamily, it's a 4-unit and one person moves out, you're still covered. All your rents are covered because you got 3 other units that are filled. Even if 2 people move out, they're still covered because you got 2 other units that are filled. It's the same situation that we're in. We've got 8 rooms. So think of it as an 8-unit home. If 2 people move out, we're still making money. If 3 people move out, we're still making money. If 4 people move out, at that point, we're probably breaking even. And so we have to then consider, what's the risk versus reward? And so for us, in this model, we're still cash flowing over $1,000 per month in cash flow. net after expenses. And we're protected to make sure that if one person can't pay rent, 2 people can't pay rent, 3 people can't pay rent, we are still getting our payments. We're still covering all of our debts, and we're still making some profit. So that's one of the key reasons that we're moving into the affordable housing space. One of the other reasons that I want to share too is that there's actually no seasonality. People need affordable housing all year round, whether it's January or it's August or it's December. People need to live in a home. They need to live in a place with a roof over their head for obvious reasons. So that's why throughout the year, we're always between 6 and 8 rooms. We've never been under 6 rooms. It does happen where 2 people can move out at the same time, then those 2 rooms are filled up in the next 2 or 3 weeks. People do move in and out, but it's pretty consistent, which has been pretty great. The last thing about this is as we get tenants in there for average stay of 6 to 8 months, and we've had tenants in there for over 15 months now, we can vary the level of customer service that we obviously want to give. Like, we want to create an awesome experience. We want to make sure that they're having a good time in our home. We don't have to worry about some like the nuances of refunds, like, this wasn't working or this, and so therefore I want a refund. We don't have to deal with these situations. And so for us, when we were really comparing this to Airbnb, even though with Airbnb, I know a lot of people who are killing it. I'm not at all speaking badly about Airbnb, because Airbnb is doing phenomenal. Airbnb is growing. It's just a matter of what aligned with us, what aligns with how we want to tackle business and tackle the real estate market, and how we want to be able to provide and give affordable housing. Where is the starving crowd in all of this? Is kind of our mindset. Where's the necessity? It doesn't matter if we're in a recession or if we're in a booming market, like, where is the necessity? And so that's how we landed on this strategy. And this is why we're not necessarily going the Airbnb route. We are going in this other direction towards affordable housing. So that's all I got for you guys today in terms of why we're going the direction of affordable housing versus Airbnb. Not to say Airbnb is not a great way to build your real estate portfolio. I know a ton of people who are completely crushing it, probably making $5,000 net cash flow from one property. And it's just up to you guys to really figure out and start doing your research, right? What are the other real estate strategies out there? Time input, time management versus risk, reward. There's a lot of factors that go into it. And it's really just going to be what really aligns with you guys. So if you've got any value from this video, please like and subscribe. I create content once or twice a week on YouTube and consistently on Instagram. So go ahead and add me there, DM me at It's Fernando Corona, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.